Welcome to What is Crypto? I'm Matt, and this is Crypto. Today I'm going to be talking about KASPA. I'm going to be talking about the general state of the market. So if you're bullish on KASPA and want to hear what I think about the market, stick around to the end of the video, like, comment, subscribe. With that out of the way, let's get straight into it. As always, let's have a look at Bitcoin. It almost reminds me of back in 2004, around that August to September time period. Now, this was when we had that massive war FUD week and there was an enormous amount of liquidations as we did just dip below 50K. Now, market sentiment was increasingly bad at this point, and people were calling for some pretty crazy lows to come in. There were pretty bearish thoughts about the market in general. After this period of time, we did pop up, and then we did break back, and then once again, people started calling for really low numbers. We put in a higher low as we didn't get back down to this level before kind of laddering on up. Now, I'm thinking that we might potentially be in a similar state of the market at the moment. We had this massive crash down. Everyone was calling for really, really low numbers. We did pump back up. People got excited. And then, we broke back down. However, if you haven't been living under a rock and you know what's been going on in the world at the moment and how that has been directly affecting the crypto markets, I'm talking big picture stuff. I'm talking about world leaders, what they're up to. So anyway, what I did like to see though, however, was after a couple of days ago where we had that massive news about all of the different countries that are going to be tariffed, we had a breakdown from 88K to 81K. Since then, we've been holding above that level. Over the last couple of weeks, we haven't been putting in lows below that. I do want to see us break out of this resistance line here and ideally reclaim and hold above 87K and then 91K. But I do think that a lot of the news is already priced in, and barring some massive retaliations across the globe, I do think that a lot of the news is priced in, and although there might be some short-term downside, I think the lows, if they're not in, they are quite close. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. This is just what I'm doing, what I'm seeing, and I'm seeing that market sentiment is terrible. I'm seeing that everyone is calling for lower lows. I'm seeing that everyone is calling for a prolonged bleed in the markets. Now, most of the time, general consensus does not occur. So that's what I'm kind of looking at the moment. Also looking at the S&P. The S&P's had its worst day in the last 3 years. So last time we had a bleed this bad was back in 2022, where we dropped almost 20%. Now, currently we have dropped down 12%, so pretty large movement on the S&P. And when the S&P bleeds, risk-on assets tend to bleed quite a lot. But now let's get into KASPA and what we are looking at currently. So KASPA on the chart, I won't lie, it is not looking ideal. So we have been kind of stuck in this falling wedge now since December. Now, we broke below this range and we have been in a falling wedge. So we do really want to break out of this wedge, but thankfully we do have quite a lot of support coming up in the near future. Over the next 20 to 30%, if we do fall that far, we have a significant amount of support from 4.2 cents all the way up to 5.2 cents. Now, I'm not saying that we go this low, as quite often these levels are front run, and I do think it largely depends on S&P, Bitcoin, and how the general market responds to global news. KASPA at the moment, not an enormous amount to talk about on the chart, so let's have a look at the important stuff, what KASPA is actually doing. So as of April 1st, their hard fork node version is out. Now, their mainnet Crescendo update is due to be released on the 5th of May, so that is 1 month from tomorrow. This transitions from 1 block per second to 10 blocks per second. So in comparison to Bitcoin is 1 block roughly every 10 minutes, and KASPA will be 10 blocks per second. So pretty crazy difference. And the 1 block every 10 minutes is one of the main reasons that Bitcoin has trouble scaling. Now, that's why there is a need for that peer-to-peer payment solution. And KASPA, when the mainnet goes live, will make roughly 6,000 blocks for every block made by Bitcoin. I think it's pretty good to kind of have a think about that. 6,000 blocks per every 1 block, 6,000 times faster at generating blocks. So enormous things come into KASPA over the next month. And another couple of big integrations for KASPA. So they have now joined the crypto tax calculator ecosystem. And to me, probably more excitingly, Crypto Autos is now accepting payments in KASPA. So this further gives credibility to the fact that KASPA is seen as a currency. Now, if you're not familiar with Crypto Autos allows you to buy different cars or automobiles with cryptocurrency. cryptocurrency. So yeah, they target high-end luxury vehicles and they let you pay in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and now they accept KASPA. They do accept a bunch more, but I do think it further gives credibility to the fact that KASPA is seen as a payment solution. KASPA's also started sponsoring athletes, and it's also just got a new exchange listing being listed on Hybit Official. KASPA has a bunch of large exchanges. It does have a Coinbase and Binance futures listing. We still do want that spot listing from Coinbase and Binance, but yeah, futures listings for those and a bunch of other exchanges: Bybit, BitGet, Mexi, Gate.io, KuCoin, BingX, Kraken, Bitmark, LBank, XT, and there's a bunch of other exchanges they are listed on. So yeah, they still are working towards a few big exchanges, and those will be massive catalysts coming up in the future. Also, KASPA, the amount mined, is going up. It is now over 90% mined. So the fact that there is only 10% left to mine is another bullish point for KASPA being a proof of work. You do have to mine KASPA. Now there is a finite supply. There will only ever be 28.7 billion KASPA, and nearly 26 billion of that has already been mined. So that finite supply is running out and there is very minimal dilution to come. So yeah, that's just a quick one from me today, talking about what KASPA's actually up to. This is the important stuff, not the price action. We know what we hold. And I know it's said quite a lot in crypto, but the reason that you did get into the cryptocurrency is so damn important. I know why I got into KASPA, and I hope you know why you got into KASPA in the first place as well. I'm holding strong, not concerned, and I'll be continuing to accumulate these lows. Cheers, legends. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to help get more KASPA content out there. Also, join my Discord. It's 100% free to do. I'll leave a link in the description, so scroll down, click the link, and I'll see you there. Cheers, legends. Catch you in the next one.